Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of something. Anyways, how you guys doing today? I'm doing really good. I bet you guys are wondering, where have I been? I know, I haven't uploaded a video in about a week, and there's a lot of things that go into the reason why behind that. And hopefully I'll be able to get into a lot of the reasons behind that really soon. And also explain some things, what I've been doing and all that fun stuff. So, anyways, I'm not planning on making this like a primordial episode where I go do things in the vanilla series, SMP, Fun Adventure. If you guys have not watched very much SMP on my channel so far, go check out the videos. Hopefully by the end of this episode we can show off our new base and show you all the fun stuff that I've been doing with that. It's been fun, and there's a cat meowing. Where's it at? I can hear it. Where'd it go? Anyways, enough stalling. Where have I been? Well, for the past week, I keep pressing control. I'll explain that in a second. But for the past week, my schedule has been garbo. Like, garbo. Like, my work schedule and all, and working out all my free time, it's been wrecked. And I haven't had that much time for recording, and it's just, I want to sincerely apologize to all of you who have invested your time into this channel, and I'm really, really sorry that I have been gone for so long, and I don't ever plan to do something like this again. Things happen. I'm really sorry about that, guys. But don't worry, I plan on returning back to my usual uploads and stuff like that soon. Also, I've been thinking a lot about the channel, and thinking about things I want to do with the channel, all the different things I want to eat really quick. I saw my hunger go down. But things I want to do with this channel, and of course I really want to get all of y'all's feedback on this, so I'm probably end up going to put some things in the description, and I want to get you guys feedback on that and stuff. I want to hear all of your comments in the comment section of the down there, so I know what you guys are thinking along with this. And I've been putting this off for a while because I haven't been sure about it yet. But I really want to start some new series on this channel. And no, I'm not going to get rid of Minecraft. Minecraft is going to be numero uno. Always. 100%. If anything else, Minecraft is going to be on this channel. I love Minecraft. I've been playing it for years. And I just want to experience this game with you guys all over again. And I'm not planning on getting rid of the vanilla series. Resonant Rise. I love the series. It was a great series. I plan on continuing the series later on. I'm going to set it aside for now. I want you guys' feedback on this. If you think this is a terrible idea, let me know and I can continue it, of course. But I'm running out of things to do with it, and it's not because of my lack of creativity. It's the lack of available mods that I really want to get into. But of course, I'm going to continue doing the Subscriber Hall of Fame. That's going to stay every week. Probably, I'm thinking every Saturday. I'm probably going to continue adding people to Subscriber Hall of Fame. That's going to continue. Do not worry about that. And of course, I'm also thinking about doing some modded tutorials on that world. Also, that's something in the mix. I really want to get some videos out there that will bring in more traffic to the channel, and I've always heard that tutorials are like the big thing that everybody wants to do. So anyways, that should be in the mix later on. I've mentioned it before, but I've never gone through with it, but maybe, who knows, maybe I need to do it. Also, vanilla series gonna stay. I plan on replacing the times with vanilla and modded, so I'll probably have vanilla at least twice a week. Of course, I'm gonna have to cut back everything because of work and stuff. Working for a living, it's all fun and games, but it takes up a lot of your time. You'll figure that out when you get older, guys. But also, I want to bring some new things to the channel, and I want you guys' opinion on this. I've been picking up a bunch of games on Steam that I've been enjoying and playing like no other in my every time I get a chance to play. Some games I picked up Terraria. I've loved this game. I played it so much in the past on PlayStation. I played it so much on there. I love the game. It's really cool. Binding of Isaac. Never played it before. Picked it up because I always watched Hypnotize played it all the time. I've always heard it on people talking about it. I love it. I really do enjoy it. I'm not that good on it yet. I'm getting better, so don't worry about that. So if that does come to the channel, it's going to be me playing very well. So anyways, that might be coming to the channel. I want to hear you guys' opinion on that as well. I'm thinking about doing some kind of straw poll. I don't know. I don't even know how to set up straw polls. I'll have to figure it out. Also, I have been thinking about this for quite a while, and I don't know if I should do it or not. because it's a Nintendo type game, and I know how Nintendo is. Nintendo is Nintendo. If you don't know things about Nintendo, they don't like it when people monetize their stuff. So I don't know if they're gonna do it with me or not if I start this. I've been doing some research on it. I haven't decided yet or not if I want to do it, but I want to hear you guys' opinion on it. Enough stalling on this. I really want to start a Pokemon series. I love the game series as a whole. I know some people don't like it. They hate it to death. But for me, growing up, I've loved it. I've loved it growing up, and here lately I've been getting back into it. And not too long ago, I was doing a Crystal Let's Play. Well, not a Let's Play, but on my own, just playing Pokemon Crystal. Second Generation's my favorite. I love Second Generation, and Crystal is my favorite version of all the ones from the 7 generations, or 6. Is there 7? I don't know. I think there's only 6. But second gen is always my favorite. And I really want to start a Pokemon Crystal Let's Play with you guys and interact with you guys in that perspective. Helping me pick out my starter, helping me pick out my team, doing questions of the day. Of course, I don't have a layout for it yet. I'm going to have to figure out how to do that. That might end up being a thing. Also, I want to, decide whether or not I want to do a Nuzlocke. If you don't know what a Nuzlocke is, if we do end up doing it, I'm going to, give you information for all that stuff. Basically, it's just a harder version of, regular just playing it. But anyways, I want to hear you guys' opinion on that. If you like the idea, if you don't. The reason I want to jumpstart, with these new games is bringing in new crowds and new communities and new people to, the channel. And I really, really want to grow this channel and have all you awesome people that I've already got so far. I mean, I've got 28 subscribers as of this point, and I am just blown away. Completely blown away that you guys have invested your time in my content. And I'm so thankful, because this channel's nothing without you guys. Literally nothing. And I have felt so bad not putting out a video this past week. And I've been wanting to do more, put out an update video showing why I've not been, posting videos. And I just felt bad every time I, brought that to my attention. And it's a thing. Hollering out. Oh, well. I might end up putting a straw poll with some things. Of course, we're going to need something to replace Resident Prize for right now. Of course, Vanilla is going to be main series. Something's going to replace Resident Rise. Probably, I'm going to be doing a lot of Vanilla and maybe side projects with. Maybe if the Crystal Let's Play comes to be a thing, that'll be at least twice a week. Because I could play the heck out of some Pokemon. I'm not even joking. But, of course, Vanilla is going to be at least twice a week. Crystal's going to be twice a week. Maybe if we bring it to the channel. I want to hear you guys' opinion on this. Binding of Isaac or Terraria. I'm more leaning towards Binding of Isaac. Also, one other game that I've been very hesitant to talk about, because I don't know if it's going to translate into recording, because it's a really early access game. You guys, I know you guys have heard about this game. It's called Ark Evolve, or Survival Evolve. I've been playing the crap out of that game. I think I put like 20 hours into it. That's another reason why I've been gone. I love the game. I was invited to a server with Draax LP. He has a little LAN server with it. And we've been playing on there, and I put like 20 hours in it. I really love the game, and I was actually going to have it. I know I've been standing still for a while. I'm still here. But I was wanting to put that in the background, but I couldn't figure out how to get DxTory to record it. So if I'm going to record that, I'm probably going to have to use OBS or figure out how to get DxTory to record it. But oh well. But the only reason I'm kind of hesitant on bringing that to the channel is because if you're going to be playing Ark, I'm going to go ahead and say this. I recommend the game to death. I love it. It's so much fun. I love the dinosaur aspect. I've got a parasaur and a cool turtle. I really love it. The only thing is, if you're thinking of getting the game, you're going to have a beefy graphics card. My graphics card is an NVIDIA GeForce GTX 645. And that's nothing to snuff at. It's a great graphics card. It was great when I got the computer. It's an amazing graphics card. But the minimal requirements for, like, this game is a 660. And the only reason I'm getting at least decent FPS is because I have, like, the sky effects off. The ground quality isn't great. The graphics itself don't look good. But it's a fun game to play, and I think the gameplay would speak for itself, but I'm afraid to bring it to the channel because I don't like bringing crappy content to you guys. If it looks bad, I don't want to bring it to you guys. But I've been talking to Draax about it, and he always says, him and, who else was I talking with? I can't remember, but I know he was talking about it, and he was saying just bring it to the channel because people are used to seeing, you know, bad graphics with that game so far because they haven't optimized it yet. That's the reason why the FPS is so low, and you have to have such bad graphic settings. As soon as they optimize it, I have a feeling that it'll be a lot easier to play, and that's when I'll probably end up bringing it to the channel. Hopefully they do that soon. They've been doing a bunch of updates for the game, and it's been so much fun to play. I absolutely love it. But anyways, that's another thing in the mix. I want to hear you guys' opinion on that. I'll probably end up making a straw poll, as I said 3 times before this. Of course, I'm going to have to figure out how to do that. Anyways, enough rambling. What I'm going to do is, now that I've gotten all that out, off my chest, I've been thinking about that for so long just to get you guys out there, get you guys' opinion on that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to head over to our new base, show off what I've done so far, and maybe add a little bit more to it. So this is going to be an actual episode. So anyways, I'll see you guys in a little bit, okay? Alright guys, welcome back. I hope you guys enjoyed that 10-minute intro. Yeah, I wouldn't watch back and see how long it took for me to say all that stuff, but yeah, it had to be done. It had to be done. But anyways, 10-minute intro, super fun. Anyways, so we're at our new base. I've been doing a lot of work, and I want to show you guys how much progress I've done. So as soon as I turn this camera around, you guys are going to see all the stuff I've done so far. And yes, I've done a lot of building off screen. I know I said I was going to do it on screen. It's so hard for me because I say it so much that I don't like building on screen, but I think I'm going to start doing that more often because I need to do it. Anyways, so here we is. You know, I really like the design so far. I kind of went crazy with it. And it's not done yet, don't worry. What I plan on doing is having that tower extend all the way up, and then having a Taurus on top, and then having a globe on top where my bedroom and stuff's going to be. And I kind of went a little modernist theme, and I was going to do kind of like a dome on bottom, but then it kind of shaped out like this. And it started to fold in to where the tube was going to be to go all the way up. And I plan on doing, I don't know what these are. I just really thought they looked cool. That was actually the first thing I started with. And then I worked around them. And I really like how they came out. They're like kind of like pillars coming out of the, you know, ground. And if we ever do it, which I haven't decided yet, but if we ever dig underneath this thing, we can mirror this image down there. So I think that'd be really cool to do. I plan on doing, oh yeah, our beacon's down there. I don't know if I showed that. And also, I'll show you what I've been doing down there. I don't think I've shown you that either. But yeah, I plan on doing some kind of elevator system to go all the way up to the top. I can't decide. I don't know if I didn't leave myself enough room for a Minecraft elevator. I don't think I did, which is not a good thing. So we might end up having to do one of those old school, you know, minecart elevator. You know, where you go, it kind of just shoot yourself up. Yeah, that's the thing. Well, we might end up doing that in the future, of course. We'll have to set that up on screen or off screen. I haven't decided. At night right now, I'm getting a kind of a darkness problem. The reason is for that is I ran out of sea lanterns, and I haven't had time to go back and mine out some. See, I don't have one there. Yeah, that was the one I didn't have, and it bugs me. But I really do like how the designs come out so far. You know, I'm incorporating a lot of diorite, of course. I love the diorite. I love diorite. It's an amazing color. And I love the blue stained glass. Of course, some people are probably going to say, oh my god, this looks like Slipgator. But yeah, I really do take him a lot in my inspirations. I was going to do something that a lot like one of his builds, but then I was like, let's do something original for once. So I kind of, just went with my idea in my head, just kind of started building, and this is what happened. And I really like it so far, and I can't wait till we start doing the Taurus. Of course, I'm going to be stealing the donut, but that's a thing. But anyways, at the top, I plan on having, a bedroom, maybe some chests. Chest area is definitely going to be underneath the thing, where my storage system is going to be. So that's going to be a thing. So let's go ahead, go down here. I want to show you what I've been up to with the beacon. I stuck the beacon all the way down to bedrock, like all the way down to bedrock. I need to have a quick drop down through here because I've already died. I've died twice so far to fall damage, and those are the only 2 deaths I've had so far. But yeah, I've been busy down here. Let me just kill this guy. Ki! Burn to death. Thank you. This sword is boss. I love this sword. Also, I got a new pick. I called it Zigbar. It's Fortune 3, Unbreaking 3, Efficiency 5. If you don't know the reference for Zigbar, it's from something. If you know, throw it down in the comment section below. I want to hear it. But anyways, I've been digging a ton, and I mean a ton, and I've been getting loads of resources from this. Of course, I feel like my settings are really high on the volume because that just sounds loud to me. Oh my god, I'm getting rated. This is the only reason I don't like it down here is because I haven't torch spammed enough, and since it's on hard. Oh god, go away! Ow! Thank you. Okay, I'm leaving. But yeah, I haven't torch spammed enough, and those things are crazy down here. But what was I gonna say? Diamonds. We have a ton of diamonds now because of that down there. I was gonna strip mine, you know, somewhere away from it, but then I was like, why would I do that? We got a haste 2 beacon. Let's go crazy. So I've been diamond hunting a lot down there. You know, just strip mining. You know, working up all of my picks. Right now, I think Adrenaline is on its last repair. I can't repair it anymore after I've already done it. So I'm on my last repair. Zigbar, I think I've done only 1 or 2 repairs, and then Diamond Getter is on its last leg as well. Once I repair it after this one, yeah, I've got 7 blocks of diamonds. I've been going nuts. I'm avoiding using Adrenaline because I don't want to use it anymore because it's on its last leg. I can't repair it again. At least I don't think I can. Wait, do I have an anvil around here? Anvil? No. We're gonna need to fix that. I'm gonna need to get an anvil. This is my ghetto chest system. You know, just having all of my. This is loud to me today. Let's turn that down. Better. Anyways, I've been keeping all of my stone, nest, garbo. I've brought over some glass here. I was wanting to incorporate more Yellowstone glass. Of course, my beacon light is yellow. I don't know if I've shown you guys that. Hold on. Kind of. There you go. You can kind of see it through the glass. Unfortunately, this is one thing I don't like about 1.0. Oh. This is one thing I don't like about 1.8 is you have to be looking at the beacon itself to see the light, which kind of sucks because when you're closer to it, you have to look down to see it. Of course, then you can't see the beacon. See, look, you can't see it here. It's still there, but you can't see it. Weird. That's another thing I want to do. I'll probably end up raising the beacon light or the beacon all the way back up because I liked seeing the beacon light. You can see it going through the middle, and that's going to be another thing that's going to be weird because whenever I install the minecart elevator going all the way up, I'm going to need to have space for the beacon light. Huh. That's something I'm going to have to look into. I'm also planning on getting more beacons. Of course, beacons are amazing, so why would you not want more beacons? Maybe having them on the outskirts. Maybe 1 in the middle and then 4 on the outskirts, or incorporating that in some way or shape or form. I really can't wait till we can get all the way to the top. I want to kind of get up there and look at the, you know, I might just pillar up. I need some blocks. I've got tons of blocks. I want to show you guys from above because I haven't finished the giant tower thing of Balber. And until I do that, I can't really get a good picture on what the ground looks like. So we pillar up a little bit. Hopefully I don't fall off. I don't want to die. I've already got 2 deaths on the server. One is from my own stupidity. It was on Draax's stream, and I was showing off my new base prematurely. I guess if you guys saw that video or watching the stream, you already know what my base looks like. Of course, that was last week. Last Friday, I think? Or was it the Friday before? I don't remember. But, yeah, I killed myself going down the ladder. Look at that. I just think that looks amazing. That's the screenshot. I'm going to take that after we get done. But I killed myself on that ladder once, and then I know Young Skittles has his own beacon now. And I was just wandering around. I saw a beacon light, and I was wondering where it was at. So I was walking around, and lo and behold, I fall in the hole and kill myself. So that was my very first death. I left him a sign. I don't know if he's been on, and I don't think he's been on to see it, or I don't know if he has. I haven't gone back to it yet. But anyways, isn't that just amazing? My tower has a cloaca. Sorry, I had to say it. But I really, really love how it's come out so far. And I love the design. I plan on ripping out all the stuff below the glass and replacing it with diorite or another block so it doesn't look as bad. Or maybe I'll replace it with water. I don't know. I was actually thinking of replacing the actual glass with water and then, you know, making it look, you know, that much bluer. But I opted out of that because of the fact that it would be hard to walk over. So that's a thing. But I'm really, really loving how this is turning out so far, and I plan on doing a lot more with this build. Not only with the Taurus and the huge tower and the the minecart thing, but also I plan on having stuff around here, maybe something over there. Of course, I want to make myself sufficient over here, even though the town's just that far away. I hate that. Look at that. I love the sky, but it doesn't. It's not always perfect. But anyways, when you're up this far, of course, you're never going to be up this far. But anyways. I say "but anyways" a lot. I'm sorry about that. And the town, the town is over there, the village, so I can just go over there if I need food or something. But I plan on doing some kind of chicken cooker or my own cow cooker, maybe something like that. Maybe have a cow pen, animals and stuff. Sheep farm is in the future because I'm definitely gonna want some wool sometime. Other automated stuff. Look at this. I really wish I had more sea lanterns because I'm gonna need to go and farm a bunch of those because the tower itself is dark. I'm having these little dark streaks. So we're not having too much spawning problems except for on the actual structure itself and maybe around the corners where I need to light up a little bit more. I was wanting to be as torch free as possible because I don't like torch spam. Look at this. Look at all those torch spams. I don't like that. I like how it's built into the actual thing itself. I love the way it looks so far, and I love how I really, really love how it came out, and I hope you guys do too. But yeah. I'm done babbling for this episode. Basically, I just want to get you guys' opinions, tell you guys what's been going on, show you the progress I've been doing. Next episode, we're going to definitely be getting into the building on this. Breathe. Definitely going to be getting into the building more on this tower, getting the Taurus all laid out, stuff like that. Maybe, one step at a time, guys. We're going to get there. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. If you did, make sure you hit that like button. You know how much I love it. Give me all your comments, smart remarks. I'll love every bit of it. Questions, comments, smart remarks, leave them down in the comment section below. I love hearing from you guys. I really, really want to hear you guys' opinion. If I did end up putting the straw poll down in the description, go check that out. Put whatever you think I should do. I need to figure out how to do a straw poll first. I'll probably do that as soon as I get done recording. But anyways, I love it. I love making this stuff. I'm really sorry for being gone for so long. I hopefully will never do it again. Promise. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye! See you guys.